Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WRA Season 4, Birmingham. We are looking at a very, very close, tight event. Should be very, very fast. The racing's going to be close all night. Hopefully we're going to have some great times as we get the first two trucks of round one lined up. We're going to talk about last week. We're going to talk about Jack Merkel's racing win at RCD 2.0, doing it in spectacular fashion. And also winning freestyle alongside Blake Thompson. Blake Thompson will not be here tonight, but Jack will. Jack has a chance to go 2-0 in freestyle and also 2-0 in racing. What happened? Oh. Shh. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to redo that race, I do believe, as that would be the expected duty. Seth's only trying to help out. It's a simple man with a simple task, but, you know, pressure is pressure. He was ready to go, you know, it's a good thing we have officials like that. Alright, we're going to do that one more time, as we had ourselves a little bit of a mess up there, but no worries. Wow, that was... I don't either. Yep. Well, there goes Jack. What are we doing about that one? Just gonna keep going? It's up to you. Okay, we're gonna keep moving on. Marcelo Mendoza gonna take the win over Jack. I don't even know what just happened there. That was something else. Very late start on the part of Jack. Because Marcelo went right. So, as Jack faced, wow, that was the biggest upset of the night. The racing winner from last week, RCD 2.0, just got knocked out of the first round. Marcelo is going to move on into round two as we are getting ready for our next race. Going to be Overboard versus Black Pearl. We got Damian Bowers and Dalton Widener. Two very experienced trucks, two very experienced drivers. Out for a very, very good race, and some people might have their ways of throttle rhythm in this race course, and some people think they have throttle rhythms figured out. Other people are just gonna pin it, but that could also result in a one tire and a penalty, which could get the guy that was taking it more conservative the win. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, it's gonna be people going for the win nonetheless, and there's all kinds of setups and chassis, and everybody's trying to get the win, but. Now, Jack has no chance of going 2-0 in a row in WRA Season 4 racing. He had the shot, just that was a massive upset there with the lag.
All right, I'm good.
Welcoming now my co-host Dalton Widener to the booth as your race is up right now.
Is it?
It is indeed. You're going up against Damian Bowers and Overboard. Damian's a heavy hitter. Good luck out there.
Thanks, appreciate it, man.
Anytime. Damian always trying to get under every single aspect of the game, trying to know the game better, trying to get everything, trying to get the competition better in every way, touching his shocks in every single way he can, trying to land better, trying to get faster, bringing out the competition in everybody he races. Dalton Widener, though, in Black Pearl definitely knows how to get down a straight line course fast, but it's also going to be about the timing on the go, how you get over that first berm, and how you nail the throttle rhythm going down the berm and shooting you down to the cars, and hopefully you don't one-tire, because that is a possibility. We saw some of those in practice. People were actually getting time penalties for just getting the angle off of the first berm and twisting and going into the stands. Oh! That wasn't on the stream. Cool. Oh, it was? Man, that was close. Wow. driving by Dalton there. Wow, I'll tell you what, that almost happened. Getting ready to race here. This is going to be a good one. Waiting on the ready from both drivers, and we're going to wait for a green. This is going to be some lightning fast racing here tonight, folks. I am ready to go. There's the green light by both. Dalton taking it. Oh, man, I think that was Damien by a little bit. Damien's getting in trouble. Almost rolls it over, saves the truck. What a race by both. And I told before about how everybody was trying to get their own way to try to get over the berm or the little bump, and we saw Damien nail it. Dalton kind of took it easy, tried getting more ground speed so he could shoot off the racing jump. I don't know if it worked out for him. We are getting word now. Damien actually did get the win over Dalton and Black Pearl. Dalton now is going to be in the two-wheel skill competition because he lost in round number 1, as you guys very well may know by now if you've been watching the streams ever since stream number 1. Hey, I was just going to say, Jack DM'd me. He said he wanted to trade because Marcelo's willing to give a spot, so we're going to after round 1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Back in here.
All right, Dalton, we're getting ready now for Julian Bauman and Avenger to face Whiplash. Now, we saw that race before. We saw you trying to get the ground speed, and Damien was just wailing on it, and he ended up getting the most of it. What do you think happened there?
I think Damien did a lot to his shocks. That's about it. I just kind of ran it the way I thought I should run it, and he came out on top.
Well, he did a good job out there. It was a close race, to say the least, and that's pretty much how tonight's going to go. It's always going to come down to the picture and who is able to call that. Very classic racer. We got a Willys body and a 57 Bel Air. Very cool concepts. See Jim Kohler with those weird looking rim covers. Try and protect the rim because he doesn't have that good of a reinforced rim. He's got the cheap split Clark rim. Very, very old design. That was very popular in the 90s during the Panda Drag era. Many trucks used that. Yes, I will. Yep. Things like in my way. Let me get this camera ready.
I'm coming in. You don't have to. I'm just spawning a node, so it's okay.
The green light is there. And we're getting ready, and it's going to be Whiplash. Whoa! Whiplash! Do. Oh, he shot off backwards. Well, it was a good race. You definitely saw Vincent there. For the people that were watching the stream, if you looked over to your right side, you saw Vincent really giving it everything he got, rolling over in front of the dumpster. Vincent going to move on after that roll. I mean, he really wanted to get that win. I don't think he lifted off at all there, Dalton.
I didn't get to see the race, but it sounded like it was exciting. I was
oh yeah, you heard it from the tunnel, yeah.
It sounded pretty crazy. I don't know what happened, but
even with the mufflers on the trucks, the monster trucks are still loud in the Birmingham, Alabama arena.
What's the next pair up?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, I get to do two-wheel too. That's awesome.
Next race of the night.
Holloway's in game.
Seth Holloway and whoever is driving the Rod Ryan show. I don't know who that. I didn't even know that truck was. Oh, cool. Is that a... I don't know if I caught that one.
Got the Air Force Afterburner and a Sean Ryan truck. It should be good. Honestly, all the races tonight should be good, no matter how you take the course, as long as you get off the line on time, it should be a pretty close one.
I anticipate a very fast racing night tonight. I mean, everybody really... The general concept of how you're going to race this thing by people that don't really study it is just to, like, pin it and keep the rear tires on the ground and the front up so you can get over the cars to try to get a better racing time.
I watched it back on stream, and I do not know how Damien didn't front flip into the stands on his.
I don't know. He just kept it on the ground somehow. It was pretty incredible.
Got them.
All right. Seems like Sean Ryan's got some electrical issues, and if he does not make it in, Kyle Knickerbocker will make it. Yeah, I'm saying, if I said, like, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say, like, electrical issues. Like, he is on a...
Seth Holloway sitting in the line, just burning fuel.
I think he anticipated that the race was going to happen a lot faster, but sometimes things happen. And he shut himself down to burn that process.
Man, I just got to say, whoever gets knocked out in the first round, this should be a pretty fun two-wheel track. This is moonwalks, wheelies, and anything else you can think of galore. This is going to be perfect.
Last week at RCD, we saw everybody get really creative with the two-wheel Dalton. I mean, tonight it's pretty close quarters, so to see two-wheel in this arena, I think we're going to have some fun.
Two-wheel in this arena is going to show a lot of skill. Since it's
absolutely, it's so small. Yeah, exactly.
It's such a small area that if you can come off those cars and ride a slat way down the ramp and not hit the wall, it's good on you. That should add some points in the judge's mind. Moonwalks obviously are going to be a staple in this event. So I don't know if we're going to see any sidewalls, two-wheel saves, anything like that, but if we do, it's going to be a lot of skill involved because it's a small area to work with.
Arena events usually bring out the best of the driver, like the old Thunder Nationals events really brought out the quickness in the driver and the light timing and went to wail on it.
Exactly. Whenever you've got a small space to work with and you've got a truck this size, it takes a lot to keep it down.
Is that like a truck released on SM? Because I don't remember getting that. No, Rod Ryan.
Hey, the truck I built coming into game. Let's go.
Oh, he is coming in?
Oh, he's gone now. Well, we'll eventually get a race going here.
Oh, yeah, just having some issues. Trucks going back and forth, calls being made, trying to get everything ready for the race. Sorry for those that are being held with nothing, but I believe we're provided with music, right, Julian? Enjoying the... Right, rock music, the casual deal.
I've got music and the beautiful sound of our voices, Marty.
Sometimes in life, that's all you need. Oh, yeah.
I also found some back faces on that log on the other side of the track.
And here comes Kyle. Kyle Knickerbocker. Full bore is going to come on into game and line up against Air Force Afterburner. Call's been made, and here he comes.
All right.
We're going to get a race going.
Let's go. Line that sucker up. Let's get it. Oh, goodness. Getting a little aggressive. All right. Should be a close one here. We'll see how both drivers take the track here. We'll see if we do the wheelies perspective or somebody keeps it low. Oh, here.
Oh, man.
Off the line. Oh, it was close.
Oh, that was
Air Force.
That was Air Force Afterburner.
Air Force
just by a
Afterburner.
little bit, but what a race!
That was wonderful. Looks like Kyle did the same strategy as Damien, but didn't have the same shock setup as him, so it didn't really fall out the way he wanted it to.
Oh. Next up here in the racing bracket, we're going to have Andrew Sheets in the Michigan Ice Monster coming up against Jonathan Soto in the Mohawk Warrior. We have two guys that have been around a long time in Dalton. As we look at this field, we have people that are new, sort of new, and then experienced. And sometimes we'll see some of the inexperienced guys taking out the more veteran type of driver. Do you think that's going to happen here tonight?
It might. It's a straight line course, so it just depends on who cuts a light and who doesn't. It really depends on your reaction time and how you take the track and how your truck's set up and just how the cards fall. It's just a good rule to keep in mind is that anybody can win on any given day at any time. It doesn't matter.
As the old saying goes, it's anybody's race here tonight.
It's anybody's race here. Straight line is a really good just reaction time based, and this one it's not so much just pin it to win it. It's how you take that first log there. You can fly it low to the ground, or you can stick the nose in the air and just fly over the cars. I mean, I haven't seen anything different than that, but we've seen both styles win tonight, so I don't really know which one's the better one. So far, I think the two-wheel field is me, Julian, Kyle, and somebody else, right? Rerunning the race between who?
Marcelo and Jack.
Okay, gotcha. So it's me, Kyle, Julian, and then to be decided. And whoever loses this race. Looks like Soto's in game finally. Yep, I hear him back there.
Here he comes out to line up now.
Earlier when I was watching it, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I thought the quality was pretty good overall.
All right, we got both drivers lined up, waiting on her ready, and get this race underway.
Got one thumbs up, got two.
Got two. Here we go.
There's the green light.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's Sheets.
That was clearly Andrew, and you wonder what happened there with Soto. That wasn't usually these types of races aren't supposed to be that close. You know, you wonder what happened.
I don't know, man. I mean, it looks like he tried to do a little bit of the same style as Andrew, but my eyes kind of got taken away from it because I thought Andrew was going over.
It did look like that because he had the front end high. I mean, that was that was Andrew. Not so with these because Soto was right there with him, but it was very clear in the end.
All right. Got a truck maker and somebody who's been around for a long time coming in the game next.
As Dalton just mentioned, we now have Captain's Curse and Monster Energy, the Cody Saucier Ford F-150 version.
This one's hard to judge, man. Alright, we got Blaze in game. Headed to line up.
Blaze, if I must say so myself, his truck making and his accuracy has really come out recently as he's gotten some help from some of his peers. Little kinks that he may not have noticed when he's making it, people to guide out for him. The accuracy is definitely coming out, and being that he could put a truck together like we know how he can, with his peers guiding him to do such, he could be up there in one of the top builders in the site.
And looks like Gajewski doesn't see him.
He does
That's
not.
Awesome. Love when that happens.
Alright, I'll call it, Seth.
I can too.
It goes down to, like, he has
Really?
lane choice, but he also was there first. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh. Well, if he really wants to be like that, then just make Blaze lose. Who cares? With the same lane.
Sometimes it really do be like that. That's what I'm doing.
Alright. Anyways, what I was gonna say, before Gajewski decided to call lane choice on a straight line.
The left lane, it's better.
Yep, it's got a whole lot more grip back there. It's identical to the other side, but it's okay.
No matter what side
Blaze should have a pretty good advantage in this because it looks like setup is going to have a lot to do with how well you do in this track. And Blaze should know this truck front to back. He made it himself, so he should be able to tune it how he wants. Got a ready up from both drivers, and here we go.
A lot of a sportsmanship on the side of Blaze there.
Oh,
and
that was Blaze across the line right there.
Almost
Looks
a collision.
Lane choice didn't matter.
Almost a collision at the end of the course there, but both knew when to stop. Blaze kindly letting Gajewski go through. Blaze was really fighting for it in the end there, and he ended up taking the win over the more veteran Josh Gajewski in the race.
This is Brett from Remember My Name, and you're listening to our song End of Days on Montage Radio.
Next up, we're going to have Will Meyer in Blue Thunder versus Chadwick Deerfoot in Barbarian. Now, this one I'm excited for because we haven't really seen anybody for sure that has a keen reflex, but I know for sure both Will and Chadwick are right there on the ball with the go. It's almost like there is no latency and no disconnect between the go being entered in the chat and actually put in, because we know that the internet reception has to reach on both sides of their computer. But it's they are very, very sharp, and this one I'm definitely excited for, Dalton.
Got that hyper internet, man. This should be a good race. Both of them been around for a while. I know what they're doing. Should be pretty good. I can't see Deerfoot apparently.
I think he's
no,
driving
yeah,
the Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Yeah, I got it. If you,
Mr. NSFW himself, right there.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't see. I can't see.
I can't see Will either.
Yeah. He told me earlier that he was gonna send the truck. Okay, cool. So Seth got it.
Yep, I can see it. So.
All right, good deal.
All right, wonderful. I can see one half of this.
We're gonna watch Chad take a blazing pass here to Dalton.
That's right. All right, wait, we can see. Wait.
Here we go. Will's gonna end up getting that race over Chadwick. Couldn't quite tell how close it was. Gonna take a look on the stream here.
There.
take a look on the stream, see how close it was, see how close we were.
All I could see was one half of that.
Okay.
Tyler May and Charlie Park in the game. I could only see one half of that race there, but it looked like Chad's nose was a little high in the air, so that might have...
Oh! As I watched it on the replay, Will did get him by a half a truck. That could have been the length of the chassis and the shock setup, as you previously mentioned, Dalton. That was going to be a key factor.
It's a big deal.
He ended up getting that one because the truck ended up settling. Will's truck ended up settling before Chad's. Devin Jones has that in-house setup. Really a combination of freestyle and like more of like a stunt truck, not really a racer. But if he can get his shock style, then he can be fast.
Well, freestyle is what the fans really want to see, so that's how you sell it there.
Classic crowd pleaser.
That's right. Too bad Chad doesn't sell t-shirts.
He'd be selling t-shirts left and right. You kidding me?
I'd buy one of those.
I'd buy a Mr. Beardman t-shirt.
You should make a baseball jersey with the last name of NSFW.
Hey, how come the live stream's unlisted? Oh, alright.
That's a pretty good answer there.
Solid.
I mean, all right,
you got some screwers. Oh, are we running the race, aren't we?
Yep.
That's right.
Looks like Tyler's in game. Both of them are in. Just a little bit. That might have a big thing to do in racing here.
Just gonna say that could be a key factor in him not making that light. The latency on his end and the lag is gonna have a key factor in him winning this race. Now, with that said, he is technically the underdog in terms of making that light and getting across the cars first.
Tyler, oh my god.
What'd he do?
He wants to rejoin game because he sees two knuckleheads.
Just tell him. I was gonna say, tell him to delete it. Do the Control-Shift-Delete thing. Julian, good pick.
He's telling you to go look. He's asking if it's good or no, and telling you to go look at it.
And here comes Tyler coming to line up now.
All right, Tyler's lining up.
You have to relog after this, and I'm only getting 15 frames. Sheesh.
It's good stuff.
The old memory system.
All right. Lucas Rogers, wonderful.
Absolutely. Boy 4.8's got a really good memory system.
Too bad we're
Getting
not
ready
on
for
that.
a really good race here. They're both evenly staged. Waiting for the green light.
Got one ready.
Oh, he hasn't even readied up yet?
Oh, and there he is.
Now we're
He's
waiting
got
for the
R,
green
D, and
light.
Y.
Oh,
Oh,
Tyler nailed it off the light. It's
that's
going to be
Tyler.
Tyler. I think by an entire truck. As Chucky almost hits the wall.
Wow.
He might have even bumped it.
Took him
Merkel.
a while to ready up, but he was off the line in just an instant. Perfect.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, because of a massive lag spike on the part of Jack Merkel, we're going to end up having to re-race the first race we had here tonight. It's going to be Brodozer and Monster Patrol one last time to see who's going to move on and who is going to be in two-wheel, I believe. Would he be the
Alright.
first one in two-wheel or the last one, because we're racing the first one? So he'll still be first in line for two-wheel. Whoever will lose the race. And we can't really call it because those are trucks with two shock setups that are evenly dialed in for very soft landings and just not losing momentum coming off that berm.
That's right. Jack's in that diesel truck, so he might want to start building boost today. So that he can be good for the race here in about 20 minutes. Oh, it's not smoking. That sucks. I can't see the smoke on my screen. That makes me sad. He is good and jumpy right there. I hope he smoothed out. No, it's still pretty jumpy.
Is he lagging bad?
Well,
That's not good.
might just be a big old rip in the chat for Jack here in a minute.
Jack might not be able to actually make a clean pass. That little thing we had earlier with the massive lag spike might have just been Jack's internet, but we're going to find out.
Rerunning it now, so we will see.
My Discord is being lit up.
He's in a different country. Give him a minute. He's probably having an earthquake right now. Let's see. It wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Well, I mean, we can't just run this race all night, so. Diesel Boy might just be in two-wheel. Now, we can't have that. We will rerun this until he wins. All right. ROR's memory just decided to kill itself. I'll be back in just a second.
I'm gonna. Surprisingly, his internet connection is usually really good for his placement in the world. You know.
Yeah. He's got that NASA internet, dog.
All right.
All right. I am
Got it.
almost good. Hold on. I am good now. All right. Oh, lights are flashing on that. I didn't know that had lights on it. That's cool.
Oh yeah, very very fancy. He likes to get fancy when he makes his trucks. Marcel is definitely getting up there like Blaze, how we were talking about in the truck making world. There's the green light. Oh,
That was clearly Jack. No
that was
lag.
clearly Jack that time.
That was the perfect time to not have any lag right there, but I think he beat him with the lag anyways. That was, I don't know what happened to Marcelo, but Jack did win. Stay in, Jack. Have fun with that.
Julian,
Yeah,
remind me
well,
to tell you something when break time comes, when we're off the stream.
Alright. Damien, Mr. My shocks fall out quicker than... Oh, never mind. I got my money on Damien tonight. That's... If he's running like he did against me, then I don't see anybody beating him. Because I'm pretty sure he took at least a good 2 hours to make that shock setup just for this. If I was told correctly. I don't know what that means, Seth, but we'll go with it. Oh. I think Damien's got a cantilever set up for this show. Yep, and he's in now. Finally. And I need to fix that problem with his truck. Okay.
All right.
I don't know what's messing up on his truck, but it's across the track, so. Is it the limiting straps? Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna have to do that too. That's a
Well, yeah, because the texture is basically like the thing that hasn't gotten established.
Is Damien gonna...
That's still like a big work in progress.
Damien's not moving. I don't know why he's not.
I thought his microphone reception was always bad. He actually just has really bad timing on the. He has it pressed to talk, and he like releases it early. And I thought he just had a bad microphone, but it's. Yeah.
That and it takes him about a year to respond to you. Oh,
Well.
there he goes. And Damien is the winner.
Wow.
Pits that quick. Okay. That's
Man.
literally a cantilever right there, I'll tell you that. Looks like we got Wildfoot on the track. That's not overboard.
Next up in the next race, we're going to have Air Force Afterburner driven by Seth Holloway with lane choice over Vincent Ackard in Whiplash. Now, we saw him take a huge tumble in round 1, Dalton, after coming off the cars. You think we're going to see that again? Do you think he learned to keep his composure after the final set of cars?
Hopefully he did. I mean, I'm sure that he doesn't want to do any more damage to that truck after the cars. Straight line. I mean, just fly it over the jump and get on the brakes, man. I mean, just got to do your best on it. I've never really heard. I don't really know who this Vincent Ackard guy is, but we'll see how he goes against Seth here.
I was going to say, he was very fast last season, yeah. I was going to say, the memory's going to kick in sometime, isn't it?
I disappear for months on end, so I kind of forget people are here, so.
That's okay, don't worry. Oh, don't worry about it.
That was wonderful. So is this stream just not as serious as it could be? I mean, because I can
Not as what?
I can loosen up a little bit if we're allowed to. Oh, and Whiplash. I'm not gonna pull one of those.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull one of those. But so is this a custom truck or is this a replica?
The Whiplash truck? That's a replica, or a replica custom. It's a replica.
Why didn't he just make a replica? It looks pretty good.
Is it not replica?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. I was gonna say it looks just like
I heard
it.
that it's not, but I don't know why it wouldn't be.
I'm gonna call this race. He made it for a league. I know that much. One of the
I mean, I could pull that.
STS, yeah.
I could pull that with the full bore truck there. We don't run a radiator and it's got the wrong headers, but it's pretty good.
All right, well, they are ready to go, so don't type anything in the chat or they're going to shoot off like friggin' rockets. Yep, see? He said wait.
Wait, not R. That's some good stuff right there.
All right.
Testing that trans brake there. That's pretty wonderful. I heard that.
I was going to type the word do instead of go.
Do the do.
Ready to go, Julian?
All right.
There's the green light right there.
Oh, goodness, that was Seth.
That is going to be Seth Holloway.
Right, that is the
Yet
difference.
again.
Not from my perspective, but I don't know.
I couldn't quite see it. Like
That's
I have
up
it so
to
that
you.
just the edge of the car is right off the screen.
Says he went
said he
over it,
went
but yeah, either way, if he didn't one tire, that's the difference, folks, right there. That's the difference. Whether you keep the nose down on the way out of the ramp, or if you keep it up, that's a win or lose right there.
Next up in the racing bracket, we're going to have Michigan Ice Monster, Andrew Sheets versus Blaze Zanting, and Captain's Curse. Now, as every single racing competition goes, though, and you and I know this just as well as the next guy, the races are going to get faster, but I don't know how they're going to get faster on a course like this.
I don't know that it can. It comes down to strategy, is what it is.
There are people that are going to be sweating coming in here trying to get this throttle rhythm down, trying to be the fastest guy to try to get down that bump and over the cars. I think I'm sitting weird. My back's starting to... Oh. Nah. Yeah. Like if you were doing good before, you know, Jack was on fire, and then all of a sudden... Oh, wait. Was that actually his truck? There's that spawn lag. Oh, that was perfectly timed spawn lag. I went to go delete a duplicate and my game started lagging like crazy. I was like, no.
Got a race source on a go-karting game right now. This is gonna be a good race. I had to do at least one, Andrew. Don't get mad. It's just one. It's okay. Oh, and they're lined up in the same lane. That's not.
He's so ready. He doesn't even care what lane he's in, as they are going to run into each other.
We've got Captain Ice Monster here. This is pretty good.
Michigan's Curse. Oh yeah. I thought Dalton was gonna be like on the keyboard.
No. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Hopefully Andrew doesn't get mad about that. I had to make one joke. I'm not gonna rag him about it.
He said, "What?"
I do, yes.
We got 1 thumbs up. We got 2 thumbs up. We're waiting for the green light. Here we go.
And here it goes. Oh,
And it is going to be
my goodness,
Andrew.
that's Andrew.
Oh, gets a little bit off the wall
I don't know
there.
how he gets off the line so hard, but I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know how that worked, but looks like he's going.
I dare say the truck hooks, but he's got SIRs on, and he almost got a little too out of control to the point where he actually did bump the dumpster. And Blaze, if you saw, he started tipping the nose down, getting more ground speed. Almost came back, but it was Andrew in the end.
I gotta say that truck moves a lot quicker than I anticipated it to. Yep, that's right. It's awesome.
Now we're going to have Will Meyer in the Blue Thunder Ford taking on Tyler May in Son of a Digger. Winner of that race will face Andrew Sheets in the semifinals to try to get a spot in the final round. They try to beat Andrew right now, being he was the number 2, being how he was in the top 5. Those guys are very, very fast. I don't know, Blue Thunder. No, I can't see the truck. Yeah. Yeah. You're the only one. I'll watch the stream and go for the
I don't know how
play-by-play.
I don't have that truck, but apparently I don't. I thought I had all of them.
Indeed. More ways than one. God, my
Alright.
computer fan is running so hard it's about to friggin' take off.
Got that jet speed engaged. Oh, and he's in game, finally. Does he just regen his cash every time?
I think so, yeah.
Or does he just... never mind. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry. That's an unreasonable amount of time to come in a game.
Wants to make sure he gets the best out of each and every single race.
That's right. He restarts his internet after each race. That's what happens.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I say no, you still have a say in it.
Well, I think we should. I think we should do 4 because
Okay. Want to do 4?
they do 4
Three
in
doesn't
Monster
sound
Jam, so I just thought it'd be 4. Whatever. I don't really care. You can do whatever you want.
3 doesn't sound...
3 or 4, one of the two. I don't know. In the arenas, they do at least 3. I know that for a fact. We'll do 3. Whatever. All right, we'll do 3.
3 hits? Don't know either.
There's a reason you don't listen to Damien. And Tyler's finally in game. I don't know how the 2-minute clock hasn't expired on him at least 4 times over now.
I was gonna say, he could probably download GTA 5 with a blink of an eye with how many times he restarts the internet.
He's got that NASA internet, dog. Instant.
He blinks and it's done.
Done and installed. This computer's got enough RAM on it where he could run the world, literally. Well. Either that or he's trying to find the RD and Y. He's doing the hunt and peck method. Oh, there it is, and he's ready. Looks like it was, I don't know. I can't see the truck.
I'm gonna watch this on the replay. With his own 2 eyes. He saw Son of a Digger. Tyler May is going to move on to face Andrew Sheets for the second semifinal matchup of the night. With that said, we are going to have Damian Bowers versus Seth Holloway for the first match of the semifinals, Dalton. Now it really starts to come down to who. People are going to start going off the readies, and it's just going to become a matter of like a DQ or a one tire.
You're right. You are completely right. I've done that before.
Not gonna lie, as I just watched that race back, that was like a circus act. They were literally in sync with what they just did. They both went at, they did a wheelie at the same angle, and they did a stoppie for the same amount of time at the same angle. That's pretty cool.
When I put my my one pass on this track, I didn't think that just holding it wide open would win, but apparently it does. I'm gonna have to be honest with you guys. When you called me in the game, I had been in my dorm for about every bit of 5 seconds. I just walked in the door, so.
Just throwing the food, jumping in your lawn chair.
I literally put down my food, and you're like, "Oh, you're in game," and I was. All right,
yeah.
I'm glad my computer was still.
Food's going cold. Rigs of rods is the grind.
Gotta grind for a game that won't make me money.
It's getting me somewhere, man. All the Monster Jam guys are doing it. I gotta be like them.
It's just like real life, right? It's just the same. It's the exact same. Oh my god, and that visual Atrosian has come onto the track.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
I don't know.
My god, Damien. Why are you this track?
Wow.
That's actually Wildfoot, because that I don't know what he did to that shock setup, but it's atrocious. It only works for this, and if he ever takes it up, if he ever,
I know I'm deleting duplicates.
That's second official. What he was all right. I tested him. Yeah, somebody blew a transmission like pieces of it just flew out. Just grenaded it.
Oh.
All right, the visual intrusion and Air Force Afterburner are on the line now.
Let me get a really good camera this time. I was at a 75. Let me go to an 80. Here we go.
I know I keep talking about this, but I cannot imagine how try-hard you have to be to make a shock set. Damien really wants this win.
Oh man, look at! Did you just see that? God. Did you just see that?
That was amazing.
Oh man, they're ready to go here. Oh!
Oh!
That was, I believe.
Goodness.
I believe that was Damien.
That was pretty close on my
screen.
That
was very close. Let's go back and watch it on the stream here. For those, what me and Dalton were talking about before, they both said ready at the very same time. Like, that's how ready to go they are. That's how they want to win. They want to be ready.
Because it's pretty serious, I gotta tell you.
Watching it now on the live stream.
Let's see what this looks like.
Yeah, that was Damien.
Oh, yep, that was Damien from that view.
Now, as I previously mentioned before, for the second semifinal round matchup, we're going to have Andrew Sheets and Michigan Ice Monster, the man who's been real fast all night, been number 2 in terms of qualifying, but you know the old saying, second is the best. And then Tyler May in Son of a Digger, who has had a very, very close night, has almost not made some of his races. Some of them have been very, very clean. We're going to see here, Dalton.
I guess. I just watched back on the stream too, and apparently my mic keeps cutting out. I should probably quit doing the bass boosting stuff.
Your mic?
Yeah. I was like mid-sentence. I said something about Damien being try-hard, and then it just cut off.
It did?
Yeah, I said like... I was still talking, and it just boop, stopped.
Oh, it didn't. You haven't been cutting out for me.
Well, maybe it was Julian. Maybe he's just
Maybe.
Julian just hates me. That's what it is.
Personal hatred.
I just ruin his streams, so he just cuts.
That's reasonable.
Yep. I completely understand. This has to be a professional environment.
Shout out to Brandon Scaff.
Did I? Awesome.
Shout
this
out.
mic is wonderful.
Shout out to Brandon Scaff, enjoying himself at Spokane. Or I think he's actually already home by now by the time he watches this. Because it's not going to be up. It's going to be a listed special. Oh, okay. But regardless, apparently he had a good time. Shout out to Brandon, who could not be here tonight because he had better things to do, obviously.
Oh, that's so true.
I'd go to a monster truck show over at Stu
That's
Monsters.
why I wasn't here. Was it the first week? I was working with the
Working
Raising
with
Cane team.
yeah.
Raising Cane, the Shark and Monster Mutt in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's wonderful. You know
Thank
who else
you,
drives
Julian. Very cool.
it? You sound like a robot. Very cool.
Oh. Yeah. I felt that name coming.
I'm really glad we brought that up. That was just wonderful. It's awesome. Well, how do you think I feel? I've
All
literally,
right.
I literally built one, and
Getting ready to go here.
I don't get to drive that one, so
Tyler May with the lightning fast internet, trying to get ready up best he can, trying to get even with Andrew, maybe even trying to get an edge. The competition's definitely there once you get more and more down to the wire. This one goes to the finals to try to take it all.
let's see how this goes. Oh, somebody's neutral dropping. I can hear it.
Oh yeah.
Somebody is about to neutral drop the absolute. Oh, yep. He's trying to find the RD and Y on his keyboard again.
Lord baby Jesus. Let me win this one. Oh, here we go. Racing is down. Oh, I think that was Tyler.
I think it was too. In my view, he did, yeah. I'm on the opposite side of the track you are, based on the stream.
Yeah, that was Tyler. Seth looking down at it. Oh man. Oh. You could definitely see Seth was out there.
From the side,
You?
from the
Good
side,
pick.
it was 100%. It was 100% Tyler, but from the side, from my view, at least. Were they actually typing in chat? I haven't been looking. Uh-oh. We got some complaining going on?
Uh-oh. Yep. What happened in the game chat? Oh.
I'm looking at chat right now.
Top shots. What do you mean?
You mean Seth?
You mean Seth?
God, Seth, what kind of view is that? That is atrocious. I gotta say, that's well, it's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Well, Andrew's gonna argue it. Andrew's gonna argue it until he wins, so. Did he really just do that?
What happened?
Is it that serious? I mean,
Wait, what happened?
Will, oh my god, Will actually just uploaded a YouTube video called Closest Balls, and it was literally...
He did?
How
Oh,
did he do that?
Will! Oh my god!
Oh my god, I don't...
Wait a minute, but the thing's not even done. Or he just probably snipped it. I don't know. He does have shadow play.
He did it really quickly, too. Oh, looks like the Cantilever and Tyler May himself is in game. And they're into each other. That's awesome. Not
They
where I was
are.
going with that, but if you want to take it there, we can take it there. Alright. Alright, figure it out, babe.
Here's your stream. We are getting ready now, ladies and gentlemen. Watching the stream. We're now getting ready for the final round to see who's going to take the racing win in Birmingham. Both trucks were fast all night. It's all depending on who's going to land faster, who's got the better throttle rhythm, Who's got the better timing on the go?
Damien has lined up for this jump at least 4 times.
He's ready to go. He's antsy.
He is serious right now.
He's feeling it.
Tyler, good luck. Godspeed. Oh, we got 2 readies up.
Get ready for the green light.
Oh, waiting on the green.
I feel a jump coming on. Oh,
Oh,
Tyler
never
isn't
mind,
even
that was
ready up yet.
God, sometime today, Tyler, please. There it is. Goodness gracious. Oh, there he goes.
Off the line we go. Oh, man. Wow.
That, I don't know.
That might have been Sud. I don't know. I can't call that.
From my
Wow,
view,
what a race.
I don't know. It looked like
What
Sud,
a race.
but I don't know.
That was incredible. Waiting for the top-down shot from Seth. What a race by both. Congratulations to Tyler May and Damian Bowers for having such a phenomenal race to close off the racing. What? I can't... was that Tyler?
I mean, it looked like it was from my view, but I don't know. I mean,
No, looking. Seth's... What a race.
and that's a rip. All that for nothing. Oh, that's close. Wow. Wow, that's really close.
Wow, that was a great race.
Yeah, get a little donut celebration.
Tyler is the winner. Here tonight, taking out the likely favorite to win it. Andrew, please don't hate me. The best setup of the night. Very, very dialed in. And he was ready to roll.
Here for 2-wheel, right?
Tyler was more ready.
What?
It's gonna be 2 parts, so he's gonna cut off racing and then make a 2-wheel and freestyle.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
so confused.
Bye, y'all. See y'all 2-wheel.
Yeet.